Hello again, it's Danny Smith from Power Through Personal Training, and this is the third in a line of videos that I'm going to be doing. And this one, hopefully today, is going to be kind of motivational and informative at the same time. Okay, so the topic I'm going to cover today is kind of fat loss in general. Okay, so kind of like the general, just very kind of general kind of information about fat loss and kind of how your body loses it and kind of how it all works as well. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is kind of dispel a myth that some people may still believe. Okay, this is the myth regarding regarding spot reduction. Okay, spot reduction is the view to target a certain area of your body and reduce the body fat from that area. Okay, so I want you to completely dispel that. That's a myth. That does not happen. So get that straight out of your mind. Okay, you cannot target an area for fat loss. Okay, some areas may lose it possibly more quickly, but again, that's down to individualization, individual differences. Generally, if you increase your exercise calorie output, so increase your exercise, increase your physical activity, and decrease your calorie intake, your body will lose fat from everywhere, basically. Maybe at differing rates, but your body will lose fat from pretty much everywhere. Okay, and bearing that in mind, I've got another kind of analogy for you. Okay, so hopefully this one will be motivational for those who maybe are struggling with kind of fat loss goals. So hopefully it will give you a bit of a boost, bit of a kick. Okay. So the analogy that I want to give you today, I heard it off a trainer that worked at DW for a little while called Alistair McDonald. I told him I'd give him the credit for this one. So he told me this analogy. It kind of stuck with me. I quite liked it. It was a good way of putting things, and I do use it with my clients. I do kind of mention it to people when I'm talking to them in the gym as well. Okay. So this analogy, if you start off, say it's winter time, and you have two kind of piles of snow in your garden. Okay, you have a small one, okay, over here, and then you have a big pile of snow all piled up in your garden. Okay, so analogy wise, I want you to relate the small pile of snow to, say, an area of your body that's maybe like your arms or something like that maybe has less body fat, and the big pile of snow I want you to relate to your kind of waist and stomach area. Okay, that kind of belly area that I know a lot of people have problems in that area, losing body fat from that area. Okay, and that's kind of generally where a lot of people's body fat is stored. Okay, so say the sun comes out, the temperature rises a little bit in this garden, and you come back a couple of hours later. Okay, this small pile of snow has vanished. Okay, it's gone, and then this big pile of snow over here, looks like it's still going strong. Okay, there's still a lot of it there. And what I want you to kind of put into your mind is this pile of snow, it might be still there, it might still look like it's big, but the chances are more of that's gone than that little pile of snow that's vanished. Okay, so if you relate that to the areas in your body, if you're having problems losing that kind of fat around your stomach area, that belly area, okay, chances are you have lost quite a lot from it already if you are losing weight, if you're losing fat from your body. Okay, it might seem like other areas are kind of more developed, more going more where you want them to be, but the chances are that area, you've lost even more fat from that area. Okay, with regards to this, I suggest taking kind of progress pictures yourself. So one where start picture basically, maybe a couple of months down the line you've got another picture. Okay, instead of looking at yourself from the day-to-day basis, you kind of get used to how you look. Okay, the progress pictures really capture a change. So hopefully that's been quite motivational for you. It might not look like you've progressed, but you have. The chances are more body fat has gone from the bigger area that you kind of want it to go from. And lastly, all I want to say is, with regards to anyone with a fat loss goal, okay, you are not fat. Okay, I don't believe people should be labelled in that way. It's not fair. It's very counterproductive, and you should not label yourself in that way as well. Okay, you have body fat, but you are not fat. So I have hair, but I am not hair. Okay, that's kind of how I want you to look at it. You might have more of something than other people, but you are not to be labelled as that. Okay, so I hope that's been motivational. I hope that's been informative. And again, if you have any kind of comments, questions, anything that I can help you with, either message me directly or just post beneath this video, and that can kind of be helpful to other people if you ask a question that they maybe want answered as well. So thank you very much, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye.